The main energy for the reading, in fact, is the Eight of Cups. There is something important happening around you right now. First of all, you're doing some soul searching, trying to understand what you want right now, but also what you should want from a given situation. You're wanting to let go of something or someone, but at the same time, you're looking back as if you were still debating on what to do, still looking for a reason to stay, perhaps. There's much, much more going on here, and we can start seeing it with all these cards coming up next. So let's begin with the message, and let's start with your recent past. Seven of Swords and the Tower. What we see right away really is the breaking point. The moment in which everything changed. The moment in which the illusion was lifted and you both had to deal with the reality of things, whether you want it or not. This was definitely very different from what you originally expected, but nevertheless, there was no way that you could have ignored this. Maybe you tried at first, but the Tower is just too powerful. Now, there is something hidden here, Aquarius. I have no idea what it is yet. We'll look into it, but chances are that you already know about it since you have experienced the Tower in the past, recent past, farther past. We see it present, so it's definitely something that you might know. We'll see. The current energy, we see the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess reversed. Currently, we see that someone is in complete denial. And I might be wrong, but I don't see this being you, Aquarius. Someone here is not fully believing that this is over. They're still thinking that eventually things will go back to normal. That spark, that flame will come back as if this was just temporary, regardless of how much time has passed. Also, there is something coming in with the High Priestess, some communication or sudden move that you're not seeing coming at all. We'll see what this is. Now, in the near future, we have the Seven of Wands and the World reversed. With the World reversed, I almost see here another Tower moment. A moment in which your world is going to turn upside down again. But in this case, it happens because something comes back, someone comes back, and it's going to be truly unexpected for you. This person might have left while saying, "You'll never see me again," or their actions really said so. And now this, what is this about? What is going on here? Hopefully you will be able to find some clarity in this message. So let's start clarifying and let's see what's going on with you, Aquarius. Let's start with clarifying the recent past. The Magician, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Man, what a disappointment this has been for you, Aquarius. I see you wishing to have a time machine here, but not to fix the situation. You wish you had it to go way back before you met this person, back to a time of stability and balance. It's common to regret opening up to someone when that person turns out to be not worthy of your love. But keep in mind that not all the relationships that end are relationships that were not worth having. Sometimes the best things come out of the worst moments of our life. Don't regret what it has been. Instead, look forward towards what's going to be. This other person, was definitely an interesting one. The Magician with the Five of Pentacles. Someone who was always ready to leave, always ready to disappear, let go, give up on you. Doesn't sound like the best partner to attach to, Aquarius. It definitely looks like someone emotionally unavailable. But regardless of that, I do see that this person had a lot of love for you. The reason why it never came out properly is a mystery. But for what it's worth, trust me when I say that any issue you might have had, it wasn't because this person didn't care. Quite the opposite. Now, what's going on in the present? Let's see. Let's start clarifying the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess reversed. Three of Cups, the Hermit, and Death rebirth. I have to say, the more I look into this overall situation, this energy, the more confused I get, to be honest. And I do believe that you've often felt the same way with this person. So many different mixed messages. Someone who was saying something and then doing something completely different. So much room for confusion, and overall a situation that became too much to handle. This is someone who is still seeing you as their life partner. What is this about? This is someone who's still holding on to you, who's always seen you as their foundation, something stable they could rely on, but they never really bothered to give you that stability back, right? Now, I might be wrong for most of you out there, I know that, but what I'm seeing is that for some of you, the other person never really did the right thing because it didn't even occur to them. This really feels like someone who's inexperienced when it comes to love, relationships. Three of Cups, someone who just thinks of having fun and they don't understand what it means to put in work day after day to make something grow and make something last. They never really learned how to love somebody else. And this is causing issues in their life in general, issues that go beyond this connection. Trust me when I say that. And yes, we do see sudden communication coming in soon with this Death Rebirth card, but we'll clarify it with the future energy. So let's clarify the Seven of Wands and the World reversed. I knew it. 10 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and 8 of Cups. Back to your main energy. But this time we also have the Queen of Cups. Very, very important. Look at the middle cards. The middle cards always bring that instability. The Hermit, the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles. There is something in the middle, in the very middle, in between the two of you, which is causing issue after issue. Now, we know what the pattern is. This person says they don't love you or they act like it, whereas instead this person is crazy about you. This person leaves saying that you're never going to see them again. And what happens now? Here they are with the 10 of Cups. Might be a message, but for most of you, this will be someone just showing up at your door. The World reversed is someone who thought that this was just a temporary breakup, but mostly someone who feels incomplete without what they have left behind. I do get the sense that on your end, Aquarius, you have no expectation whatsoever when it comes to this. You have already left. You might be thinking, sure, let's see how soon they're going to turn into the other version of themselves, the one ready to give up and ready to just leave without thinking about it twice. I kind of like your energy here because for the first time, you're not being extra careful about what you're saying or what you're doing because you feel that when you have nothing to lose. You thought you had something good with them, but clearly you didn't. Now you're saying what you want to say. You are taking your time answering messages without the fear of losing them because you know that you're not really losing anything. This other person is losing a great partner, someone who would have never given up on them, but someone who was forced to because they did it. And so This is not a fight that you can fight alone. Therefore, you decided that the best thing to do was to walk away. And it turns out that this person now is chasing you. So let's keep going with the messages, Aquarius. Let's see what this person is planning to do, planning to say with this world energy. Let's see what you should expect in the near future and how things are bound to evolve now that you don't feel that urge anymore. Now that you've learned to put yourself first, regardless of how much you might care about the other person. There is no amount of love that can justify you putting yourself in a position where you're going to be treated poorly and where you're not going to receive all that love that instead you're giving. So let's see what's coming up in the near future and what else you should expect on your journey in the next few months ahead, Aquarius. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. The reading used to be 30 minutes, but it wasn't long enough. So let's do 45. Let's see if that works out better. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aquarius. The bridging energy, taking us from this current situation to the incoming events, the devil reversed. I love to see this card for you right now. And we see how all of these cards were really falling into place, falling towards this devil energy, reversed as well, which talks about you breaking free from a cycle, a toxic cycle, breaking free from a pattern, breaking free from the fear of doing or saying the wrong thing, the fear of losing it all. You are reconnecting with yourself, finding yourself again, regardless of what happens with this person next. And all the pain and the burden that you felt lately is going to go away once for all. I love this energy because we know that right now you just understand that this is going to be a win-win situation for you. Regardless of what you do, you are the winner of this specific phase of this connection, because you know that you're not a slave of it anymore. You understand that something that at some point in the past you thought it was so fundamental for you, so important for your happiness, for your foundation, was instead just a chapter in your life. And that there are things that you can provide to yourself or that you can find elsewhere without thinking that you're bound to this person for life, bound to someone who is not good for you. So let's see what is coming up with this person. We have the Magician right here. We definitely have someone manifesting, trying to manifest a reconciliation, trying to put up a performance for you with the Magician. Let's see what that is going to be about. We will see the immediate repercussions, and then we will see how you're going to move forward and what else you have coming your way in the next few months. Let's start with clarifying the devil reversed and the world reversed. The 10 of Pentacles. There he goes. Wow. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords. This is very important because what you're seeing here for the first time in a long time from this person is the truth. And the truth is that